Christmas. It's a magical time of year for giving, or is it? Retailers depend on our generosity this time of year, but how much should we all spend on our so-called loved ones? 3 in 10 dog owners spend more on their pets than their partners at Christmas, but not in my house. Coco, my dearly departed crossbreed, would get her full turkey dinner with all the trimmings. She'd obviously leave the sprouts till last, but that was it as far as her presents went. In my house, my brothers and I used to exchange a tin of John Bull home brewing powder as a yearly ritual, or we would really push the boat out and give each other socks or books we'd written ourselves. One gala Christmas, I got a rubber. This year, I've asked my husband for a new deep freeze, not something in a little box. And my oldest son is getting an online course. Help me, panel. Am I normal or a festive pooper?
I got to say, wearing an outfit like that and asking, "Am I normal?" You're probably, I think you probably answer that yourself. Yeah, no, I know,
Nick,
no,
you look
I
like
know.
a rich
Pots,
tea
kettle,
biscuit.
yeah, fair play. Are you not? I think you're probably enlightened. I think you may well be right. I think you're probably in quite a rarity. I think most of us, and certainly, I love those. You know how you get cards and they have a picture of when a woman in the 1960s was given a hostess trolley or something like that. And she said, "Oh, I've got a hostess trolley." I think we've probably moved on to those. But listen, if you need a deep freeze, which clearly you do, why not do it? But I mean, I won't, if you don't mind, I won't tell you what, but the lady in my life, I'm not giving... She's getting something in a little box. Yeah, I'm just going to say...
You see, my mum used to tell me years ago that, and this was her rule for my dad, you never buy anything as a present for Christmas that's for the house. And I kind of agree with that. And well, you know, my head tells me that we shouldn't be wasting money that we maybe don't have on stuff we already have. My heart tells me... and my husband to buy me earrings because I want him to spend the time and make the effort to get something nice for me.
Did you really get a rubber for Christmas?
I did. I think my younger brother Joe gave me a rubber. This big.
But rich people do this.
That big.
The Roy family does this.
But,
yeah, it sounds a bit of a sad life to me.
Well, no, I mean, people don't believe this, but I grew up in quite a thrifty household with no money sloshing around. So I remember before I went to prep school for the first time, I got my big print.
There you go.
Just play that back. I grew up in thrifty. But then when the driver arrived and took me to prep school...
Exactly. Look, this was in the 70s, Nick. I got a dressing gown for my main present, and I was really thrilled because it meant I would have a dressing gown at school. Anyway, Greg, do you lash out on all your loved ones?
Yes. Yes.
Go on.
I had a mate who's sadly not with us anymore, but as he got older, he said, "Look, if I can't eat it or drink it, I don't want it." I don't want anything else.
People want to get rid of stuff as they get older.
Well, because you do. Well, there is no doubt. I mean, I get a pile of stuff which goes in the cupboard that lasts almost a year, and then I give it to my son, who gives it out as raffle prizes at his Christmas concert.
But are you good at buying presents for your wife? I mean, would you buy an expensive surprise?
I bought a really expensive picture, which she hates.
That's the point, yeah. So I feel sorry for guys, don't you? Because I think, you know, I want my husband to spend a bit of cash on me, but then if he does and he gets it wrong, I go mental.
Do you want to choose your present?
Yeah, but I don't want to be there when he's buying it. He always says to me, "Come with me."
Femi, what's it like around at yours?
So I'm still struggling to get around the idea of walking to Eton with holes in your shoes.
Exactly.
He was a scholarship boy, Femi.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we're still a fee-paying school, I allow.
Okay. Yeah, I think kids look. One of the major parts of Christmas is kids looking forward to it, and they look forward to it because of the presents they're going to get. So present giving has to be, an exciting present giving has to be an integral part of Christmas. But at the same time, 18% of people in the UK say they financially struggled after overspending last year.
Look at what there's a guy called Guy Anker. He's deputy head of moneysavingexpert.com. Look at what he says about people, you know, putting pressure on themselves.
Many people love to give Christmas presents, but Christmas isn't a retail festival, and we've actually seen a bit of a sentiment shift over the last few years, with more people wanting to give time, or maybe a thoughtful present, or give to charity on behalf of someone else. And if you're in one of those circles where you feel like you've got to give to ever-increasing number of people, and it's creating a pressure to spend, whether for yourself or for your family or friends, well, why not talk to each other and limit that circle.
The thing is, you know, when I was a kid, we used to have something called the co-op saving account, where your mum and dad would put money in every month.
Yeah.
So that when Christmas came, you weren't spending money you didn't have. It was already there in the little club thing. And I think a lot of people still do it in some which way or form. They do it, they save for Christmas.
I know, but he's basically saying we should all give each other virtual
No,
gifts.
I don't want to do it.
ethical.
No, I'm not, you know,
My kids have got.
Yeah.
I think they now realise, they say, what do we give you? You can have everything,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So they now buy events. Last year we went to, they bought this, the Crystal Maze with them and me, and that's great. I think if you can buy
Yeah.
events,
Yeah.
that's different. Whereas another plastic thing or
I know.
leather thing or the false wallet or something.
Yes.
I don't want to spoil the surprise. So your husband's going to give you a deep freeze. Can I ask what you're going to give to him, or is that going to wreck everything?
Are you going to fill up the deep freeze thing?
She hasn't done it yet.
I haven't got him anything yet. But he might get an experience he won't forget.
Particularly if you take that outfit home. Yeah, so probably ones he wants to forget.
Yeah.
It's about experiential giving these days.
Yeah. But I think you're right. For instance, last Christmas, I gave you my heart. Last Christmas, it was baseball tickets for the boys, for my sons when they came to London for the game.
Great.
Fantastic. So big so you get a big family event, and it really works when you go out as a.
I would also say that you can't completely discard anything that's electronic, because if you get like a PlayStation or a video or a PlayStation game, that's games that you can then play with all of your friends. It is a social activity throughout the year.
True.
I've still got an enormous.
I wonder where we go with that.
Finish the sentence, everybody.
Can we finish this?
Merry Christmas, kids!
You can see what sort of smutty Christmas they have around your place. I once got this enormous petrol car, you know, about this big, you know, a kid's car.
Oh, it sounds fun.
It's been, well, it's
it
never gone.
What do you mean never gone? Not
Well,
worked?
Never driven.
It might work if someone more mechanical than I was involved with it, but as it is, it's never gone.
Well, when you put it for sale, you might get someone to take it. Here you go.
Yeah, I should.
That's what
Put it on the block.
eBay's for.
Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not coming to your house for Christmas.